just to repeat, A stands for Action for Change and Empowerment. We started this 2 months ago, and the response we've received from all of you has been great. It just confirms that people are ready to do stuff once there's a credible platform. And what we're doing here is providing a credible platform just to reconfirm the way we work. We are looking at partnering with different charities on ground in Nigeria. We would ensure that the ones that need better governance get it to the acceptable level, transparency, and ensuring that whatever we decide to get to the most vulnerable actually reach the people intended for. The last time we met, we had Dr. Ron Rice of Wheelchair for Nigeria. It's a very funny situation because when we communicated with Dr. Ron Rice, we were not aware that he was an American. We thought he was a Nigerian, probably from Rivers State, because of his name. But when he came on and he was asked to identify himself, he happened to be an 83-year-old man who has given over 20,000 wheelchairs to polio patients in Nigeria. On top of that, he has set up a wheelchair workshop in Jos, employing 65 people. We learned a lot from him, and we hope to buy some of the wheelchairs. We hope to buy some of the 1,000 wheelchair that we intend to distribute to the most vulnerable people in Nigeria. Polio, sickle cell, different. We're discussing with different bodies. Also, we had Mama Money here a month ago. She told us about what she does and how she goes about it. I think Mama Money is on here. Can you tell us what's been happening in Nigeria in the last 1 week? What's going on, and how has it impacted your operations?
Okay, so for us, we immediately got the funding. We started buying the items for the women, and if you check on our platform, you see that we started sharing stories of these women. Okay, so I said we started with 5 women in Sokoto. We funded 5 women in Sokoto, 5 in Kaduna. We have 9 in Lagos. We are supposed to go to Ibadan. So we already have 5 beneficiaries that were supposed to go to the market with in Ibadan before the NSAS protest. They started blocking the expressway, so we couldn't go to Ibadan. So far, we've funded 19. So we just have 6 women. So because of the protest, what we are doing is we are funding the remaining 6 women. We are taking them from Lagos. So the next batch, we go to other communities. So for us, it has been a really trying time because in most of these communities that we've worked with, it's seen looting here and there. So we've gotten, some people have got their shops, they've looted their shop everywhere. It was really not safe. It's really been a trying time emotionally. It's been trying. It's been tough. It's been tough. So for the women, so for the kind of women that we work with, they just left Corona. So everybody just trying to get themselves back after Corona and picking up things, and this unrest happens. So for us, it's like you're pushing back the women that we are trying to pull out of poverty. It's like the system is trying to push them back into poverty. So, but for us, we just keep striving, and hopefully we pray that things get better. So we are resuming work tomorrow to fund the last 6 women from the 25 women that we are funding first. So we started sharing stories of these women. So I employ everyone to please help us go make it viral so that people will see that there is really change happening here in Nigeria. So you see for the women who funded, you see women that are Yoruba, you see women from the north, you see the ones that are Igbos, you see the ones selling yams, you see the ones selling provision. So women from selling different things, women doing different things. So help us share these stories as we post them on our platform so that it goes viral, so that people see that ACE platform is really partnering with Mama Money. Because for what you've just done with us, when it comes to women at the bottom of the pyramid, if you go through Nigeria, nobody is really thinking about these women. So Mama Money is, I would say, is the only platform that has thought of empowering these women, and for ACE to come on board, joining us to empower these women. So we really need to make a lot of people know the impact that we are doing, the impact that we are having. So we need the stories that we're sharing, we need it to go viral. So for us as an organization, immediately we post, we tag um, ACE Foundation, ACE Giving, and we've tried promoting so that people can see the work that we are doing. So that's what we've done so far.
For people that have just come in, ACE stands for Action for Change and Empowerment. It's a non-governmental organization, non-political, non-religious. We started off 2 months ago, and what we are set up for is to galvanize Nigerians and people of Nigerian origin and friends of Nigeria to support various causes in Nigeria. We heard Dr. Somi Peters speak from Los Angeles some minutes ago. They have put themselves together. They have about 15 doctors who are going to pay their own passage to Nigeria and go with the medication. Once COVID permits, our medical friends in the house, we have a few that have stood by us from day one as well. We have about 10 doctors in the forum. They are putting themselves, the UK doctors. So in the US, we already have 15 people committed, 15 doctors committed. In the UK, we have 10 members. So I believe we would end up having, a lot of initiatives next year. So if we divide it over 4 quarters, we should be able to get at least 6 or 7 doctors going into Nigeria and touching lives, working with local doctors. And our main aim is to sustain this. This is not a seasonal stuff. We want to grow this number. For us to grow this number, we need commitment from people. I know everyone is busy. We are not trying to put any burden on anyone. Just support us with standing order, no matter how small, but we want consistency. We want people that will be there. We want people that will look back together in 10 years' time, 20 years' time and say, look, we are part of this. And Mama Money has spoken now. I've seen Chief Dele Momodu come in. It was his one initiative that brought this, that got us going. I would like you to unmute yourself, Chief Momodu, please.
Yes, sir. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, and you're welcome. Yeah.
Thank you very, very much. Thanks so much. It's been tough out here in Lagos. It's very tough, very, very tough. But we have to keep going. So thank you so much for inviting me again.
You are welcome. What is the, because most people here live in the UK, US, and Canada. We have been very flat. It's been one of the worst weeks in my life, and everybody I've spoken to, it's been a very, very, it's been eerie, it's been sad, it's been very despondent. What is happening now? Are the roads open? Is life coming back to normal? What's the situation?
It's very difficult to predict or to say precisely what is happening now. Yes, in Lagos, things have come down a bit, but we pray it doesn't erupt again. Perhaps when we started our palliatives the other time, it was out of this fear that something like this might happen. We didn't know it would happen so soon. But we just wanted to do our own, that at least let it be on record, even if it's a drop in the ocean, let's do something. And I must salute the effort of everyone on this platform, because you responded promptly and you responded with action. We all know how difficult it is for anybody to make money, especially this COVID season. But you've come out to demonstrate that there are good Nigerians. And so I want to thank you personally and collectively that you responded. And now we can see this is what we were trying to prevent. That, look, if you don't give hope to people and they become hopeless, this is what will happen ultimately. You don't have to be a prophet or an oracle to know that. But that's what has happened. And now we are all in trouble. People cannot sleep with their 2 eyes in Nigeria right now, because the situation is very, very hot. So thank you so much for this opportunity to speak to you again.
Thank you so much. In regards to the palliatives, because we have a few people that are joining us for the first time, could you just throw more light on what it is and how many people have benefited from it? And if you have one unique story to share, it would be good.
Okay. For the palliatives, right now, we've approached over 700 people. What we try to do is to spread it out on palliative. So what we are doing is to make sure that as we get the money, we have a separate account for it, so that it doesn't mix up with any other money or any other thing we are doing at Ovation. So we were encouraged to open the Ovation Palliatives account. And as I speak to you, I'm sure, just a minute. Oh, I'm using the same phone, but I can send you an account. As at yesterday, we had close to 3 million naira left in that account. And so we are doing every day an average of maybe 20 people across the length and breadth of Nigeria. We also have people who are following us, especially on social media. Yesterday, there was a man from Houston, Texas, we didn't know at all. He's not a member of this group, who was on a live program on Instagram, and he sent in 200,000. He wanted us to send 5,000 to 20 people and 20,000 to 5 people. So that's 100,000 each, and he sent it. So that's how it's building up, and we're also trying to make sure that we spread across. And it's reaching a lot of people. There was a gentleman who was introduced to us by Mr. Yemi Edun, and by the time we tweeted about it, you will not believe we had well over 100,000 people that responded and saw that tweet. So we're making the impact, the social media, because our strategy is to use social media to reach out to people, for them to apply. And when they apply, we announce the winner. So it's very transparent. We had a guy from Taraba who started a kerosene business with 5,000 naira. And when he came on social media to announce it, to thank us that from the 5,000 is now a businessman, then we decided to give him another 10,000. And a few days ago, I think 2 days ago, he came back again to say that he's not able to pay his own school fees, so he doesn't have to depend on anybody. So it's so much impact. It sounds so little. It sounded little when we started, but we knew it to make a difference. There are people who come on there and say, hey, even if it's 1,000, 2,000, people are desperate. And government alone can no longer do it. So from our end, we are doing as much as we can, and they are happy. People are sending us messages, and what I think we'll begin to do, Mr. Emi has a lot of the comments that people have sent to us, because I tried to copy and send to him. And so we would continue to do our bits and then hope that more people can join us so that we can also attend to more. But right now, what we are trying to do is to make sure in the next 1 month, I'm sure we can't be short of funds to give out to people on a daily basis. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Chief Mamadou. I've just, that particular comment that ensued yesterday or 2 days ago, I actually saw it on Twitter, and I'll quickly read it out. Chief Dele Mamadou posted something. Please, you can start some small business and multiply this modest palliative from the Ovation Palliatives. A young man in Taraba State wrote to us about how he started a kerosene business, and we sent him an additional 10,000. Special gratitude to our donors. Good luck. Immediately, the gentleman, the young man responded. He said, yes, so I am the young man, sir. I started my kerosene business with the 5,000 and I got an extra 10,000. Indeed, as a student, life has not been easy, but I choose legal business, and today I may not be rich, but I can solve my basic needs. God bless you. God bless the donors that supported Ovation Palliatives. You are all wonderful. Thanks for the financial assistance. So when all this started, some people said 5,000, what a waste of time. Why are you giving people money instead of them going to work and all that? This model might not be perfect, but some people are sacrificing from their hard-earned money. I've said this to a few people, I'll repeat it. As a community, we do not have a legacy. We don't have a legacy in the UK that is being transmitted back home. We have workmates, we have friends, we have people from other nationalities, and we see the way they come together to make things happen. What we're trying to do here is the beginning. We expect this to grow. We expect this to grow with the support of everyone. We have in the house as well today, we have the EDC, they are based in Lagos. We are looking at, giving other charities the opportunity, a platform to say their story as well, to tell people what they're doing. We never know. The wheelchair might not resonate with you. It might be water. It might be adopt a teacher. There are so many initiatives out there. But what we're trying to do here is create that credible platform and look for people with like minds and try and, at least give hope to someone. On the screen is the account for ACE, Action for Change and Empowerment, the HSBC account. Our model is to encourage people to set up standing order or maybe regular payments every quarter, every year. Every little helps. Also, the account for Ovation Palliative is there, Zenith Bank. Accounts are being rendered weekly. It's open. Basically, people put in their government, one of the government ID cards that must tally with their bank account, and at random they pick to support someone. Also, you heard Mama Money earlier. Mama Money has been doing this since 2013, and basically what she does is support traders, with soft loan. But with COVID, most people's capital were literally wiped out. One of us, came up and donated enough to assist 25 women, which equated to 550 naira from our presentation this afternoon. She said that money will run out on Friday. We need support from people. What you should be, the assurance you should have is, unlike UK-based charities, that you have no control of where your money will go. This money would go to someone in Nigeria. Because if you give your money to charities that are UK-based, it could be Haiti, it could be Beirut, it could be anywhere. Those places need help, but I feel our people need help more. Before Tuesday, they needed a lot of help. But since Wednesday, I grew up walking on the streets of Adeniran Ogunsoya and Bode Thomas. I lived in Tafawa Balewa Crescent. I was bleeding literally on Wednesday and Thursday when I saw the arson and the carnage that was done on those roads. These are private people that were just trying to make a living. Even in the best of times, things are not easy. Then for you to lose everything, it is so devastating. So people, I know things are tough for us here, but equivalent of 4 Starbucks can change someone's life, and that's 4 Starbucks in a month, Please, nothing is too small. I know a lot of people want to, but we have a lot of people that have set up standing order, but I still expect a lot more. The account details are there. We didn't want to publicize ourselves before we are ready. I must say now that we are ready. Chief Mamadou, I've been holding you back for the last 2 months not to give us publicity. Now we are ready for the publicity. This is not a Jumoke Quadri initiative, is not a Yemi Edun initiative. This is our initiative. This is us. This is the Nigerians in diaspora and their friends. Doing something from the bottom of our hearts, because it could have just been us. I would like to get EDC on.
Okay, hello, good evening, everyone, and thank you so much again for joining us today. A lot has been said, and as you can tell, a lot has happened also in the last 2 months since A.C.E started. It's action for change and empowerment, and we've been able to empower, and we've been able to have positive change and impact in the life of some people. So obviously you all know, as we've been speaking all along, that we align with organizations in Nigeria. We're Nigerians in the diaspora, but we align with organizations in Nigeria, and that's why we've been working with Chief Dele Momodu. He's giving you reports as well. We've been working with Miss Inkem from Mama Money. She's giving you reports as well. So in the course of the last week, we also got in touch with EDC, and they're on here as well. We have Mr. Banki and Ms. Funke as well. They'll be sharing with us what they do. So going forward, we'll be deciding if we're going to what sort of support that they're going to help us with, because they are actually on ground in Nigeria. So can I welcome the representative from EDC?
Okay, thanks a lot, Jumoke. So Neka is also here, but she's been thrown in and out. My name is Banki, Peter Bankole from EDC, part of the Pan-Atlantic University. So I founded this center close to 2 decades ago, out of the challenges that I see small business go through. And so the whole idea for us is to see how we can make micro businesses become small, and how we can make small businesses become medium. That way, and then medium, of course, becomes large. So yeah, so EDC is Enterprise Development Center. Enterprise Development Center, which is part of the Pan-Atlantic University. You probably might have heard of Lagos Business School. We are part of the same family. So Lagos Business School is the business school of the Pan-Atlantic University, while Enterprise Development Center is the enterprise center for the university. So we try to build enterprise mindset across the university. But beyond that, we work with small businesses across Nigeria. Since inception, we now have a network of about 100,000 of them, but we have physically trained close to 5,000 now in our certificate program. Our certificate programs are the ones that they will spend between 4 to 6 months. But for shorter programs, that will be close to 50,000. That is programs that are 2 weeks and under. We work with governments, both at the state level, but mostly at the federal level. So if you Google You Win, for instance, which is a youth-focused program, which is a business plan competition, it is the biggest so far, not just in Nigeria, but across the world, where in 3 years, we were able to receive applications over 200,000. Right now, we are working with the MasterCard Foundation, trying to build the capacity of small businesses or those that want to go into businesses, and we're going to be doing like 40,000 every year over the next 5 years. But we do work with small NGOs, we work with medium ones, we work with big ones. So long as we have this united purpose of getting small businesses out of not letting them remain where they are. So if you are micro, we want to make you small. If you are small, we want to get you to medium, and so on and so forth. We've worked with a lot of developmental agencies like the World Bank, DFID. But one thing that is and we've also worked with Afford in the UK and on the diaspora financing initiative. So yeah, we work with all manners of people who are more interested in seeing a better Nigeria, seeing a better and robust small and medium enterprise ecosystem. I must say that the last 2 weeks, and in particular the last 1 week, has been very, very, very serious for us. We, of course, we had to reach out to almost all of them in our network. A number of them, not just on Adeniro Ogunsoya, in Lekki, in Broad Street, in Port Harcourt, in Kadu, everywhere. It's so disheartening. But one thing that I can say is that there is still some level of resilience in people. How they will be able to bounce back, how long it will take, your guess is as good as mine. But I can tell you that things are beginning to, there's what I call unusual calmness in Lagos. We believe we've gone through the peak in Lagos. In some of the other states, they are peaking, yesterday, today. But with what the state government is doing right now, I think life is going to come back to normal. All right, thanks a lot. No problem at all.
Within 1 hour. If you have any questions, please let's know. Also, on the chat line, the details of the partners in the US are being shared on there. For anyone in the US that wants to liaise with them, the email, phone numbers, bank details, everything is being shared on the chat line now. Is there any questions, any observation? For people in the UK, if you are interested to know more about what we do, the website is there, acegiving.org. The way we built it, everyone in the platform understands exactly what we're doing. If you were invited by someone, ask them for more information. If you want to speak to any of the steering committee members, you can send a message in the chat so that we can get back to you. Everything is voluntary. We all have our day job, but we just feel and know that we need to do something.